Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Liza's BLTs. What's a BLT? It's a body love talk where we talk about everything from emotional eating, confidence, boundaries, self-care, self-love, so much, so many topics we can talk about. And who am I? I am Liza Lomax with Love Your Body Coaching. I'm a mind, body, and food coach. So I get to help folks drop weight without dieting, without exercising. And you're probably looking at me like, how do I do that? Well, by helping them transform their relationship with their body. So many of us have such a disorganized, disordered relationship with our bodies, with food. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're going to talk about confidence. All of us need confidence, right? We're all striving to have confidence. So, ways to project confidence, even if you're not feeling it. There'll be times when you might be presenting to a group or you have a significant role in maybe a networking event, or you're a business owner and you're trying to sell your services or products. And for whatever reason, you're just not feeling confident. You're just not feeling it. Maybe you had, it isn't your day. You're having a bad day. You had a rough start, or maybe you're just off your game for whatever reason, whatever happened in your personal life. So how do you find that self-assurance and exude confidence when it really counts, when you really need it? So assume the best about yourself. If you go into any meeting or presentation with negative self-talk, it really does affect how you present yourself. The way we talk to ourselves, our inner dialogue, is just as important as what actually comes out of our mouths. So if you keep telling yourself, I'm not prepared for this, I'm having an awful day, everyone is going to judge me, I'm going to be judged, I'm an imposter, I'm not good at this, whatever it is, this is going to show up physically and energetically. If you assume that you are brilliant and change that narrative, I'm good at this, I do have something to say, I have a lot to offer, no one can think like me, no one can think the way I do things. It will only change that perspective. Only change that perspective. There, I said it. But also how others perceive you. Now, know your strengths. Know now your strengths are showing when you're doing that, when you're going through that. When you assume the best about yourself, you're changing that inner dialogue, you're changing that inner monologue that's increasing your confidence. While a lot of people might say this is fake, like fake until you make it, it actually is the opposite. When you assume that you are brilliant, you are forced to highlight those authentic parts about yourself that are good and are unique to only you. So be kinder in how you think about yourself. No one can do it like you. You're brilliant. And like I've said this before to so many others, and I say this to my clients, borrow my belief. Borrow my belief, which is actually, I borrowed it from someone else until I believed it myself. Start from where you are, especially your facial expressions. So if you're having a dreadful day, if you're having a bad day and you approach your audience, whether you're walking into a room or logging onto a virtual meeting with a fake smile on your face, everyone will know there's something wrong. When we smile unauthentically, we are baring our teeth. If you saw a giant bear baring its teeth at you, would you either freeze in your tracks or would you run for your life? The same goes for to a lesser extent, of course, when you're forced to smile, when you're forced to put a smile on your face. The person on the receiving end of your aggressive smiling instinctively wants to back away from the situation and possibly you because they sense something is off. Rather than hiding the fact that you aren't in a great place, start from where you are. This does not mean you should come into the meeting with a ranting and raging and rampage. Instead start in a neutral place rather than trying to muster up all the energy, a lot of energy and a big smile and saying, hey everyone, I'm glad to be at this meeting. Start with a neutral face. If your energy is low, just keep it simple. Good morning, everyone. Let's start the meeting by blah, 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 whatever. Begin any meeting, any conversation, any scenario from an authentic place. That will allow you to gain the confidence because you'll be able to focus all your energy on the message and content as opposed to fixating or hiding all those negative emotions. Know your blind spots. When one of the biggest confidence busters is being caught off guard and not knowing what to do in that certain situation. If you start to look for patterns from your past, you'll begin to see that they actually do exist. For example, one client I worked with was frustrated that they always felt ambushed by their team every time they got into a meeting because the team would unearth a gazillion different issues that had been happening for weeks, but my client wasn't made aware of them until the meeting took place. The client kept saying, it makes me feel like a bad manager. This client was actually a very top-notch manager, but because of their blind spot, their confidence dwindled in the first few minutes of every single monthly meeting. To remedy this predicament, each team member emailed this manager a week before the meeting with points they wanted to address. This was something that we came up, a solution to my client's predicament. One simple email allowed the manager to prep for the meeting and not be caught off guard. They knew coming into it. Okay. So as soon as they eliminated that blind spot, they could exude more confidence. So when you keep track of what causes your anxiety, it makes you feel less confident. You'll be able to take action to eliminate your blind spots and lead with conviction. Confidence is like every other skill, is something that we need, that needs perpetual attention and practice. Anyone can be confident. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to get there by talking to yourself in the right way, being authentic, and targeting those inconsistent issues that keep chipping away at your confidence. So now we know ways to protect our confidence. And that's it for me today. Tune in next time for another topic of Liza's BLTs, and be sure to hit the subscribe button below to follow me and get notifications when new videos pop up. So have a great day. I enjoyed talking to you today, and peace be with you.